said the Hickmans knew David was born dangerously premature, and they had time to get medical attention in order to keep their son alive.
I think that since this is the fourth case and they've all come out pretty much the same, I think at some point you do need to change your practices a little bit.
The Hickmans are members of the Followers of Christ Church. The congregation in Oregon City favors prayer instead of medicine. During the 2-week trial, the Hickmans each took the stand and said there was nothing they could have done to save their child. After the verdict was read, Dale and Shannon Hickman embraced in a long, tearful hug. Now the couple will most likely be sentenced to prison.
I can only imagine what their family is feeling and all the emotions going through their heads, but it was also emotionally tolling on us, I would say, because it's obviously a tough decision to make.
Back live now, the Hickmans are set to be sentenced on October 31st. Prosecutors wanted to keep them in custody, but the judge decided the pair will be released until then. Reporting live from Oregon City, I'm Erica Harquist. Joe, back to you.
Thanks, Erica. News Channel 8 viewers have flooded our Facebook page with comments on this tonight. Selena Jones says if you're responsible for anyone under 18, you should be required by law to seek medical attention for that child if and when it's needed. Bill Green says, I don't believe in any God figure, but I do believe in the Constitution. The Constitution guarantees freedom of religion. You can join the conversation on our Facebook page, and our coverage of the faith healing trial continues online. Hear additional reaction and thoughts about the verdict, also closing arguments in the case. It's all on the front page at kgw.com. He's just 26 years old, and doctors say he has just months to live. That was a big enough blow for a Troutdale man recently diagnosed with cancer, but now a new problem. He's fighting to see his wife. The night team's Reggie Aki is here with that man's story tonight. Reggie?
Joe, we're talking about a visa issue that is pulled apart. He lives here, she lives in the UK. And now Hunter Davis is reaching out to the public and to one powerful person to try and resolve all this. But it really has to happen soon.
Hunter Davis and his sister Amanda happen to love a band called Black Rebel Motorcycle Club. It's actually how Hunter met his wife online. Their shared musical interests brought them close, despite the fact she lives so far away.
She's in North Wales.
But last year, she was in Portland to marry Hunter. You'll notice he had much longer hair then. His hair now, an indication of terrible news. Brain cancer. A seizure a month ago triggered this prognosis.
Quote-unquote, 18 months to live.
Of course, the 26-year-old wanted his wife, again, she's in the UK, to get here ASAP.
We woke up at 4 in the morning with her message saying they denied me.
It's devastating. I mean, my basic human rights are being violated, you know, like a man and his wife can't be together.
The problem goes back to the last time his wife, Jenny Walker, was in the U.S.
She overstayed 70 days, give or take. And so on those grounds, they are denying her any sort of visitor visa.
So now Hunter's family and friends rally, going to the web, posting an online petition on change.org, and reaching out to Washington.
I have talked with Senator Merkley's office.
He has to make the application, and we've let him know that we will back him up with a request for an expedited process. Which is a way that we can intervene in a positive way.
So there's support. There just isn't a lot of time. He's determined to get his wife here. He says his life depends on it.
If we can live happily as we would have existed otherwise, then I believe my life expectancy will go through the roof.
Obviously, Hunter has a lot on his plate, and he has this too. He's uninsured. He has been able to get some financial assistance on what is going to be very experiment. He's going to start chemotherapy and radiation next week. Of course, we're going to keep you updated, Joe.